Hello, you dear Librans. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for April 2019. And what is happening for the Librans? First of all, this is a general horoscope, not a tailor-made one. If you're really having a rough time and you want some perspective from an astrologer, get in touch. Get in touch. Having said that, this is the month where you have your full moon. There will be a full moon in Libra on... Oh, I said in Aries the wrong thing. Ooh, I will have to adjust that. You're having your full moon on the 19th. And I said to the Aries people that they're having their new moon there. Uh-oh, this is an error. Anyway, for you it's not an error. On the 19th of the month, you're having your full moon there at 29 degrees of Libra, which shows that there is something about you that can reveal itself when it comes to your needs, your wants, what you want in life, what you need in life, and it will be easier for you to show it in relationship with another person or with other people one-to-one. That is because of that full moon. So if you want to say what you need in life, what is important, and you're not getting it, you know, in a relationship, for instance, it is the time around the 19th to say so, to speak your truth, okay? That's just one day of the month. Of course, there's other things happening. First of all, this is not a month for the Librans that is super, super important. And I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way. On the contrary, it doesn't always have to be life-changing, does it? I mean, you Librans, you've been through quite a lot, most of you Librans, with Uranus there in your opposite house, especially when it comes to relationships. Librans, they made a lot of improvement when it comes to finding your space, finding your liberty and your freedom in a relationship. But now it's this month is a bit of a continuation of last month, but it's a bit more clearer now. And again, not life-changing at all, but kind of enjoyable, so to speak. So let's break this down. There's still a lot of energy in your 6th house. So I've been talking about that last month. Mercury was there going retrograde. It went on for 2 times, touching Neptune. It's going to touch Neptune again on the 2nd of April. And that is the 2nd of April, you will be having again this last time that you can think about how you can make your work better, how you can make your health better, how you can improve it, and then actively doing it as well. Because Venus is going to join Neptune as well around the 10th. So Venus, Neptune together in your 6th house. It could be actually an office love story that's going to happen. I know a lot of people, they like a bit of drama there, but mostly this is just a very small percentage. But it could, you know, having Venus in your 6th house could be love at the office, love at your work. And you could really fall in love there. And this is good. This is not bad at all. But be aware that you don't put this person on a pedestal. Because then you get disappointed. You don't want that. You don't want that. So, and Venus is you. Venus is your ruler. So you could get loved up a little bit there. But again, on another level, it could simply mean that you're reconciling with a colleague, that you're reconciling that there been some trouble there last month maybe, you know, when this applies to you. And you're getting along better now because Venus kind of suits things out. It's about love and it's about forgiveness, and things are smoothened out. Could be the case as well. Or you're trying to find something in your work that you are a bit more creative, that you are a bit more artistic, that you can be a little bit more inspired. That's a good energy for that. When it comes to your health, when you had a health problem last month, this could improve, and this could be like, you know, the soft nurse is the nurse is really giving you this soothing energy. And I mean on a metaphor kind of level, could be literal. But another thing that is very important is Mars there. Mars in your 9th house, and it is in Gemini. So that is air energy as well. Although at the end of the month, this Mars will get in attention with Jupiter and Neptune as well. For you, it won't be that hard because it's in a fellow air sign. So what is this all about? Mars is where we put our action. And the 9th house is the house of our opinions. It's the house of the way that we see the world, our perspective, our belief, our opinions, our belief system. So with Mars there, you could be getting a bit more active there. And especially with Mars opposing Jupiter going backwards in your 3rd house of thinking, of your day-to-day thinking. So the positive side of this is being traveling and being very, very active whilst you are traveling, maybe working whilst you are traveling. Another positive thing is studying. Could be fantastic with Mars there. Studying and reading and studying about something that is really philosophical, that is metaphysical. This can be very encouraging for you to have, because mostly when we do make a study, it kind of opens us up when it comes to our perspective, even if it's a very small opening up of the perspective. So that is a very positive thing. And a negative thing, which I think won't happen that much because, as I said, it's in a fellow air sign, but a bit of the negative thing to watch out for if you are already a bit prone to that, I mean in your character, is that don't try to convince other people too much of what you think. So if you're like working in any area where you have to convince people, like a salesman, for instance, or maybe in politics, or maybe you need to, your job is to find sponsoring or whatever. In that case, watch out that you're not, it could turn out negative, you know, whilst you're forcing your opinions upon other people, pushing them through their throats, so to speak. Don't do that because it's gonna backfire. Because there's a Neptunian energy going on there. So make sure that your intention, which is Mars, is positive, is the 3rd and the 9th house, which are activated for you, are communication houses. So make sure that if you have a website, which is a bit 9th house stuff, website, or if you're having a bigger platform like people from different countries, like a YouTube channel, for instance, or a blog, be aware that what you intend to write there or intend to do there, that you make it very clear your intention. Because of that Neptune, Jupiter energy, don't try to see it too big if you want to have spreading a message, for instance. If you want to spread a message, if you want, don't try to think that you know it all. If you're not doing that, if you stay out of, if you have that humble opinion, humble situation that you just want to share, but you don't want to influence, then you will get the best results. Otherwise, you will get more, it won't be that clear, your message, or people could take it the wrong way, or the other way around. So you see, it's a very, it's not the life-changing energy that you're having. I mean, on the relationship level, there's nothing really complex going on here, except for your opinions again. You could struggle with loved ones, again, because of a different opinion. But other than that, and again, when it comes to work, there should be an easier vibration there at the work area for you. Having said that, I wish you all the best, dear Librans. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.